Hello, how's it going? Today, we're going to talk about Sargeras' burning crusade a bit more. He realised during the fight with the Pantheon that his demon army, well, they're kind of dumbasses. So he's going to get himself some commanders for his army, and he knows just the place. So let's go! The planet Argus, home to a highly advanced race known as the Eredar. The Eredar hungered for knowledge above all else. With it, they believed they could shape the universe into a better and nicer place. 3 individuals led the Eredar. Together, they were called the Wild Stallions. Nah, they were known as the Triumvirate. They didn't rule through fear and might. They contemplated the great questions of the cosmos and shared the answers with their people. Questions like, where did we come from? What happens when we die? Do jellyfish get gas when they eat jelly beans? Firstly, Archimonde. He had a gift for finding the strength in those around him. He inspired his followers, filling them with strength and courage to face any challenge. Second, I often find myself wondering whether the person who created this character hates Jaden Smith. But anyway, his name's Kil'Jaeden. He was the most brilliant of the 3. He was witty, cunning, and he revelled in figuring out the most confounding mysteries of the cosmos. Last, there was Velen, the spiritual heart of the Triumvirate, a relentless champion of peace. His wisdom could diffuse any conflict. Individually, each member of the Triumvirate would have made an excellent leader, but together, working in synergy, they were excellent leaders. I bet your mind just got blown. So these guys sound like exactly what Sargeras is looking for, but he's probably going to need to corrupt them somehow first. They don't seem like the type who'd be interested in purging the universe of all life, but he had a plan. In the guise of a radiant and elegant being, he communed with the Triumvirate. He was all like, hello, as you can see, I'm radiant and elegant and in no way evil. Would you like some knowledge? And the Triumvirate were like, well yeah, we'd love some knowledge. He showed them countless worlds, primitive places that the Eredar could transform into sanctuaries of peace and intellectual thought. He vowed not only to share the answers to the most obscure secrets of the universe, but also what he believed to be the most fundamental flaw in creation. In return, the Eredar would devote themselves to his cause and help him remedy that flaw. Archimonde and Kil'Jaeden Smith were in awe of this offer. They were honoured to be part of this grand undertaking. Velen, however, was a little bit suspicious. He sensed something was a little off with Sargeras. He looked radiant and elegant and beautiful, and his words seemed alright, but he just kept bursting out with a really evil-sounding trumpet jingle every so often, and it was weird. Velen meditated with an ancient artifact, the Atamal crystal, gifted to his race in ages past by the holy Naru. Through this relic, he received a horrific vision. If the Eredar sided with Sargeras, they would become horribly disfigured demonic beings of depthless evil. Velen said to himself, nah mate, and he went to warn the other members of the Triumvirate. Unfortunately, Archimonde and Kil'Jaeden Smith were having none of it. They dismissed his insights and made it clear they were going to accept Sargeras' offer. Velen felt like if he kept going on about it, they'd probably kill him, so he faked acceptance. Velen despaired over the fate of his people. In this moment of desperation, a Naru, named Deus Ex Machina, but they also go by the name Kure, offered to shepherd him and his closest allies to safety. Velen felt renewed hope and sought out other Eredar whom he believed he could trust. As Sargeras arrived on Argus to corrupt the unsuspecting Eredar, Velen and his followers made their daring escape. They gathered aboard a massive Naru dimensional fortress known as the Genadar, or Genadar, who cares, and fled their homeworld forever. From that day forward, the escaped Eredar would be known as the Draenei, which means exiled ones. The escape enraged Kil'Jaeden Smith. He took it particularly personally and vowed to never stop hunting them. He was upset because he viewed this action as a betrayal. Sargeras went ahead and bent the remaining Eredar on Argus to his will. He infused them with fel energies, twisting their minds and physical forms. They quickly settled in as commanders of his new army. Sargeras moulded Kil'Jaeden's cunning and intellect to suit the Legion. Known thereafter as the Deceiver, he was charged with tricking mortal civilizations in the physical universe and transforming them into agents of the Legion. Archimonde became known as the Defiler. He would use his talent of motivating his people to drive the demonic masses to acts of extreme violence and barbarism. With the Eredar leadership, a number of new demonic races joined the ranks of the Burning Legion. The Moarg, a highly resourceful and industrious race, they would forge fel-infused weaponry and constructs. The Succubi, a devious race that would be used to infiltrate prospective worlds and gather intelligence about their civilizations. The Doom Guard, a brutal warrior race with unsurpassed strength and cruelty. The Shavara, fanatical about Sargeras' cause. These 6-armed ladies act as the Legion's mystics and advisors. The might of the Burning Legion had grown. In the ages to come, the Legion would scour countless worlds and entire civilizations from existence. And we're leaving it there! So what did you think of that? We had the introduction of some very important lore characters. These guys are involved in a lot of the storylines moving forward. The Burning Legion itself has gone from being an unstoppable force to a bigger unstoppable force with strategic leaders. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up, talk to me in the comments, subscribe if you want. We're headed back to Azeroth to check up on the Keepers in Friday's video, and all that's left to say is, thanks very much for watching, and see ya!